Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Serein, and today's video is going to be beauty products I used up. A 2014-15 YouTube oldie, but a goodie. I always love watching these because it helps me know what products people actually fully used up. And for me, if I like a product enough to keep it around and keep using it, it means that for whatever reason, I was drawn to it long enough to use it all up, and I have a pretty good idea on whether or not I would recommend it or repurchase it myself. I really enjoy these. I hope you enjoy this, and if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Turn on post notifications. Everything you might need to know about me is linked in the description box, and let's get started. If you don't know, I am currently, as I film this, 5 months pregnant, or 22 weeks pregnant. This will probably go up when I'm about 23 weeks pregnant. I'm in a major nesting mode, so we are working on the nursery. The house is in disarray. I'm going through major decluttering because we've got to make room for baby stuff and baby girl. If you are curious about my pregnancy journey, there's a whole playlist about my first pregnancy in the description box as well. First thing I used up is this Skin Fix Eczema Plus Foaming Oil Body Wash. Reason I really enjoy this, even though it seems very simple, is that one, it comes in a pump. It's really easy to keep in your tub, in your shower. It has very little fragrance, if any. It's just nice to use when you're using a lot of other fragrant products, or if you're very sensitive to fragrances. Not all fragrances are bad. It's just one of those proprietary things for companies, so they don't always disclose what's in their fragrance. And if you have really sensitive skin or breakout prone skin or eczema, you want to stay away from that fragrance for that time being. I really enjoyed this, and it lasted quite a long time. I basically would pump this directly onto my loofah or my body brush. I recently showed you guys how I've been avoiding back knee and chest knee, or any body acne really, which I tend to get normally, but with hormones because of pregnancy, I've been more prone to, especially in the summer hot weather. I run hot always. Being pregnant, I run extra hot, you know. I feel like a sweaty mess most of the time. So really enjoyed that one, and I would really recommend that if you have sensitive skin, especially if you deal with eczema or rashes or anything like that. Then I used up the L'Oreal Elvive 8-second Wonder Water Hair Transforming Rinse Out. I really love this product. Was not a fan of the fragrance. It was very strong. For me, it was almost too much, and my hair would smell like this until I washed it again. It did dissipate in terms of fragrance, but in terms of a product, I really love this. It was the easiest way to kind of revive my hair and kind of bring some more moisture and softness to it. My hair has been chemically treated quite a bit. I haven't in the last few months just because of pregnancy, and I won't until I'm probably done breastfeeding. This is a really great, like, make your hair shinier, softer, revive it essentially, and it takes 8 seconds, and you just squeeze it on clean hair in the shower and then you rinse it off. So really like that. It's a great affordable product too, and other than the fragrance, I love it. I pretty much used up a serum from Orgade. This is the Youth Serum Hyaluronic and Vitamin C. I really like this brand because it focuses on you using science-based, sustainable, organic ingredients mixed with things that are clean and toxic free, but also that stabilizes the organic natural ingredients. So I actually partnered with them a while back, but I used up a full bottle of their youth serum. I don't like the packaging just because it's really hard to get that last little bit. I love the packaging in terms of aesthetic and keeping it in a pump nice and tight. The only issue is, like you can see, I've got a lot of yummy product down there. It's just almost impossible to get out. So that's like a downer about a product like that, but I really liked the serum and was using it both morning and evening. Another product I really enjoy, and there's still a little bit left, is the Indie Lee Energizing Body Oil. So I kept this at the edge of my tub, and after I showered, I would spray this all over my body and kind of massage it in before I towel dried myself. This smells really lovely, has a nice citrus scent, but it does dissipate. I'm a huge fan of Indie Lee products in general. I love her to death. Indie is one of my favorite people on this planet. She's so awesome and her skincare is amazing. This is no surprise, it's not an empties without me using up a Loam toothpaste. This is a clean, toxic-free, fluoride-free luxury toothpaste. I've been a huge fan for many years now. Both Chris and I kind of fight over these. This one is in the flavor a black currant mint. So they have really unique, interesting flavors which make brushing your teeth even more fun. And I love it because it's luxury, it's nice, it makes a very mundane daily chore that you have to do for hygiene a little bit more fun and luxurious, so I like it. I've gone through so many of these. Black currant is one of my favorite, and then I love anything with mint. They also use papaya enzymes to whiten your teeth, which is awesome. I have some mascaras here, and with mascaras, I'm always hesitant to put them in empties because I feel like, are they truly empty? Or are they just gone off? So the first one is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Natural Origins Mascara. This one is awesome. I really liked it, but what I found was I think something's going on with me as I'm pregnant. Maybe I'm sweatier than normal, but this brush I love the formula. It's really voluminizing and separating, but the issue was I noticed that like my makeup was running, and I don't normally have that issue ever, but lately I've noticed that my eyeliner and mascara will start running throughout the day. I stopped using it because of that. And then this is the DHC Double Perfecting Mascara. I really like DHC's skincare, so I was excited to try out their mascara. I wasn't a fan of this wand. I felt like it was too lengthening, and for me, I like something that's a little bit more voluminizing. I definitely want more volume and separated volume, like fluffy lashes versus like long stick straight lashes. So that was the reason why I didn't really like that one. This is the Almei Multi-Benefit Mascara, which I actually tested out on my series Tester Tuesday over on IGTV. This is a great drugstore find, but again, I was finding that I was having issues with it smearing on my lower lash line and underneath my eyes. I don't know what was going on, honestly. I think I might have to go to waterproof, but I hate waterproof mascaras. That's a reason why I stopped using that as well, but I did like how voluminizing and fluffy and natural it made my lashes look. Final one, this one actually did not run on me. It's just kind of old now. It's the Color Science Mascara. This one was a rediscovery of mine from my full face of products I'm getting rid of, and I kind of pulled it out of the bin and started using it again for a while, but now it's starting to feel a little dried up and just questionable at how old it is. So it's a really nice voluminizing fluffy lash mascara, which is my preference. I used up the Holy Frog Tashmu Water Lily Nourishing Milk Wash. I'm a really big fan of Holy Frog. I think they make a cleanser for everybody, and I like how simple they keep it. They also share the pH level of all of their products. So this is a pH level 5. This is a really lovely, calming, gentle cleanser that I was using in the mornings and sometimes even at night if I wasn't wearing a lot of makeup. I really enjoyed this, and I would totally repurchase it. So then I've got the Real Himalayan Pink Salt Toothpaste. This was really a surprising win for me. I am very particular when it comes to my toothpaste, so I was really happy with this. It has a nice mint scent and taste to it. It's fluoride free, SLS free. It's pink, it's pretty. I really enjoy it, and I didn't have any issues with this whatsoever. So you can find this at Target, which is nice and easy and accessible. I like Real products a lot. Now this, Chris started throwing things into my empties bin because he's like, share it with them, let them know what I think, because he has oilier skin and he has smaller pores. He has like no pores. If only I could have no pores. But he has very sensitive eczema prone skin, but he also has oilier skin, and he's more simple when it comes to his skincare routine. So this is the Good Molecules Clarifying and Cleansing Bar. He really enjoyed this cleansing bar. He is a cleansing bar person. He prefers a cleansing bar when it comes to washing his face. He feels cleaner that way. I like this because it's affordable. I like this because Good Molecules is very transparent in their ingredients, and not just that, but the level of ingredients that they use and the amount of ingredients and where they source everything. I really like Good Molecules. It's founded by the co-founder of Beautylish, Nils, and I'm a huge fan of him as well. I used up an Eve Loam Radiance Face Mist. This is just a lovely, lovely face mist, and I actually keep this in my little skincare fridge to keep it nice and cool. It's very refreshing, and it's got this perfect mist. ooh. No, new camera lens. I really love it. It's just nice and refreshing. I use it almost immediately after I cleanse my face before I go in with serums and anything like that. And then you can use it as a makeup setting spray, or you can use it just to refresh yourself throughout the day. Then I have been talking about this for a while, but because now it's a little more relevant, I'm actually pregnant. I am taking the Rituals Essential Prenatal Vitamins. I've actually been taking this for a few years now. I pay for it myself, and I really enjoy this vitamin because it has a lemon citrusy scent to it, which helps eliminate some of the weird vitamin like vomit feel that you might get. It's an easy to swallow gel capsule. It has everything that I need for prenatal, specifically the right type of folic acid, and they're very transparent where they source their vitamins and their ingredients, what's exactly in it. There's nothing nasty in it. There's no weird coloring in it. Really big fan of this, and I have just been on it for a while. A tip that my OB had told me when I was thinking about conceiving or possibly able to conceive was to start taking prenatal vitamins when you start thinking about getting pregnant, or if you could potentially be pregnant, because it takes about 2 to 3 months for the folic acid to build up in your system, and you want that. That's like one of the most important things about a prenatal when you get pregnant. So you want that folic acid in your system when you get pregnant. Obviously, starting anytime you find out you're pregnant is important, and you want your vitamins and minerals. I feel like my OB was really good in telling me that because I've been on it long before I actually got pregnant. Next up, I've been taking so many baths. It helps me cool down, and I take lukewarm baths, which I never thought I would enjoy, but with the LA summer heat and just being pregnant, I know a lot of this is going back to being pregnant, but things have changed. I actually really enjoy almost like a cold bath, and what I do is I use a lot of bath salts, bath bombs, just things to kind of help me relax and just chill. So I used up the Lather Rose Volcano bath salts. This is a great brand that is based in Pasadena. I've been a longtime fan way before YouTube, and they just make some really lovely bath and body products. I used up a hydrating toner. This is from PCA Skin. You guys know how much I love PCA Skin. They make really good professional grade quality products. I even have a skincare kit with them. If you ever want to check out some of their products, I recommend the skincare kit that I put together with them. It has like maybe a 14-day size of all the products, including my favorite hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. Not a beauty product, but an amazing, amazing product if you have a new puppy, a puppy that is a little anxious or needs help chilling out. This is from Healer, and it's their CBD for pets. It has a nice flavor that they actually enjoy and want to take, and Chance actually misses this. He would take it before bedtime, and he like knew it was his time to take his Healer, and to him it's like a treat, and to us it's like I used up most of this Zatic Nutri Face Serum for all skin, rosehip and black seed. Rosehip seed oil is one of my favorite ingredients to use on the skin, and this is really lovely. You can usually find it at your local health food stores. I really enjoyed this. I like that it comes in a pump. I am not able to get that last little bit out, so again, kind of a packaging issue. One of my absolute favorite clean mascaras out there is from Lily Lolo, their volumizing mascara. This is so good. This is just really grimy and gross at this point. So this has been a repurchase of mine multiple times, and it's one of my all-time favorites. So if I use up all the mascaras I need to test out and that get sent into me, then I always purchase a Lily Lolo mascara because it's like my favorite. This is a household item that I wanted to share with you guys. I have pets and I also rent, so the carpet isn't brand new. Something that I find really refreshing is using the Fannies Carpet Refresher. This is, I think this is the lavender scent, but they come in different scents, and it's really just baking soda with essential oils. I like to sprinkle this all over the upstairs carpet, our stairs specifically where my dogs hang out, and then I let it sit for about 10 minutes before vacuuming it up. As I'm spreading this across the carpet, it smells really lovely. It makes cleaning fun, and it also just refreshes the carpet. I really love this, and it's pretty clean. You can read all of the ingredients back here, And Aunt Fannies makes some of my favorite floor cleaners as well. We use a vinegar wash for the hardwood floors. Definitely check to make sure it doesn't strip your floors. Ours is finished. Use that and then steam mop it. I used up a Plant Apothecary Be Well body wash in eucalyptus and bergamot. I really enjoyed this. My issue with this product is that the packaging, the dispenser actually gets stuck and clogged as you're using this. So you end up having to just take off the entire cap and pouring the product onto a sponge. And that was my biggest issue with it, is I'm not a huge fan of the packaging, specifically the dispenser, but I really like the product itself. Next up, I used a Deep Sleep shower gel from This Works. I'm a huge fan of Deep Sleep from This Works. They make really awesome aromatherapy products that help promote relaxation, awakeness. The cleansing gel is what I would use at night in the shower. If I was taking a late night shower, it just helps me like relax and get me in the mood. And then I spray the pillow spray, I diffuse some of their essential oils. It's just a whole ritual. I used up a Moon Hydrating Rose Toner. I love Moon products. They make really good, more clean, toxic-free, as well as just more natural products. Really effective too, and I love this one, so it's really nice rose water. I used up a Biossance Squalane and Peptide Eye Gel. This is a brand I really enjoy and like. They're very innovative. They make really good quality products based on science as well as efficacy, sustainability, and they are clean and toxic-free. I keep saying they're clean and toxic-free, but a lot of products that I focus on is even though they aren't all natural or organic, I try to focus on using less toxins whenever possible. Same with my diet. I do my best, but I'm gonna have an In-N-Out cheeseburger and fries every so often. It's all about finding balance and what works for you and your lifestyle. And they also use plant-derived squalane, which is nice. Loved this, love that it comes in a pump, and would totally repurchase that. I used up a Good Molecules Pure Cold Pressed Rosehip Seed Oil. I have to actually see if they come up with a larger bottle of this and order it, because I really enjoy rosehip seed oil. I use it on my belly currently, mixed with shea butter to promote elasticity, to prevent stretch marks. Obviously, stretch marks, we all know now, are predominantly caused by genetics, but you can do things to minimize the stretch marks you might receive, and also to promote elasticity in the skin, to hopefully be able to shrink my skin back, my 36-year-old skin back after pregnancy. But we'll see. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I think it needs to be more normalized, like real skin, but I like to do what we can. So this rosehip seed oil is phenomenal and it's pretty affordable. I would just like to buy it in a larger bottle if they have it available. Next up is a Glossier Pro Tip. I really enjoy this eyeliner because it's a calligraphy pen. Calligraphy pens are my favorite, and this is really easy to use. It's also doesn't budge or smudge on me, but really easy to remove, which is important to me as well. I also used up the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Precision Liquid Eyeliner in brown. I really love this brown. It's a nice subtle dark brown for every day. Did not love the brush, but it wasn't enough to keep me from using it. You could also use your own brush with a liquid liner like that. The final product I have to share with you is from Thrive Cosmetics. This is their Instant Brow Fix Semi-Permanent Brow Gel in Serena. I had to kind of figure out how to use this. I really like this brush. It's very like unique and it grabs your brows in the perfect way, but you have to really rub off some of this product, otherwise you're gonna get clumps of product on your brows and that's not pretty. It's nice, it sets your brows, it fills in your brows, it tames your brows, but it doesn't feel crunchy or crispy, which I don't like. Some people like that crunchy, crispy feel, so if you like that, then that's not for you, but for me is perfecto. That is everything I have used up in the last few months, maybe 3 or 4 months since I found out I was pregnant. If you enjoy empties, please let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know what types of videos you like to see here on Wednesdays. Mondays are always my weekly vlogs, very pregnancy heavy right now and nesting mode. Wednesdays are my lifestyle and beauty videos, and then Fridays are ASMR Facial Fridays. However, ASMR Facial Fridays have I've been having to be a little more creative because of COVID-19. It's one of those things where I'm doing more ASMR type thing. Like I did a guided nap time, which I was so proud of. And I also did a facial on myself, and I am planning on doing a ASMR with my pets. I did an ASMR with my last empties, which I will link in the cards right now in case you're curious or want to check that out. A lot of you guys who typically don't like ASMR actually really enjoyed that version of ASMR empties. So let me know what types of ASMR you like if you watch those and that's how you found me. I also post constantly on stories. I love talking to you guys and communicating with you guys daily on stories, and that's where you see the most updates. My blog has also been refreshed, revamped, and if you enjoy beauty and wellness products, I do huge giveaways every month through my newsletter. So make sure you sign up for my newsletter down in the description box, and you can always check out my blog first to see if you want to be notified every month. I email you at most once a month for those updates and giveaway links. I don't like to spam you guys unless you also sign up for my weekly check-ins or updates where I email you occasionally once a week to let you know kind of what's been going on for the week. I always appreciate when you guys reply to me through those newsletters. We get to know each other better that way, but the giveaways run so much smoother through that way. Google Forms is an easier way for me to collect your information if you're interested in those giveaways, as well as I have your email through the newsletter so I can email you directly. I get your address easier, and winners don't miss out on being winners because sometimes, unfortunately, the way I used to do it, the winners might not know that they won, and then I have to pick a new one because they didn't get back to me. Lots of stuff going on. I'm doing 2 winners in the month of August, and if it goes out and you don't get it, but you know you've signed up, please email me so I can correct the situation. And as always, I hope you're staying safe. I hope you are having a wonderful day. And if not, I hope my videos helped you unwind, de-stress, take your mind off of whatever it was you needed help taking your mind off of. It's why I created this channel. It's why I continue to create content. I wish you a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day. Bye.